Clubhouse shenanigans down there. That's why I shouted him out. He definitely got it.
And Clubhouse shenanigans is in the. Hold on, one mic. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the room, so this is going on YouTube, man.
Wait, what?
I got lit inside. Well, you ain't heard it.
He definitely did. Wax on the floor. I know that, like I said, Wax, you were talking about another fight coming up soon. Do you think it was kind of like premeditated due to that at all, or do you think like he had just had an enemy, or they was just trying to get him out of there?
You never know, man. You know, these days, you got all kind of factors. You know, you got niggas just be hating on you. You got a nigga could have been going through his girl's phone and seen she didn't suck this nigga dick. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit, then a bitch a lie too. A bitch all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You got, niggas from where you from. I don't know. It's definitely kind of different. But I'm definitely glad it wasn't somebody that was really about their life. Because that would have been another team, then they had to kill him up in there. But nevertheless, to all artists, understand when management tell you got to move a certain way. Why? You can have a million sunny days. One of them motherfuckers gonna get dark. You just don't know why it's gonna get dark and how dark it's gonna get. You got to be prepared for it. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
You can't be moving out here like you regular. Because if he'd have been moving right, and communicating, dude would have never got to him in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It'd have been been a dead dog, dead human being. You know? The nigga probably might not even came in there. So, in the day, you in this line of work, this business, I don't give a fuck about how comfortable you get. Never be comfortable. I'm uncomfortable 24/7. Straight up.
Become comfortable being uncomfortable.
People catch you slipping because they trying to,
Yeah,
get
that
some
could have
type of
been.
clout.
That could have like. Okay, think about it. Let's say it was a dude that let's reverse it to where a dude on top of his shit, and he got a real attack dog. He let the attack dog go first. Boom. And let's say instead of a knife, or even if it was a knife, but instead of a knife, he got a gun. He fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even if he would have had a righteous attack dog, he'd have let the attack dog loose, right? Then he would have been able to have his way with the knife. So you gotta always keep something in between you and that.
What if he had more people there with him?
Listen, that's the idea. But people get comfortable. You can't get comfortable. They all do it from time to time. Every artist I didn't have with me that got comfortable doing something, then something happens, and I just been fortunate enough. But whatever happened, it wasn't that extreme, so they was able to survive it. You know, they think the older people, we over exaggerate. We don't know what we're talking about. Not taking into consideration this nigga done been through some shit and he's still here.
For sure, that wisdom is very valuable. Being aware, you know what I mean? Never being too comfortable. These are all gems, so everybody remember this shit.
Yeah, it's
important stuff.
It's a real conversation right now. Yeah.
We're gonna send the prayers up to BLUEFACE. I'm sure he's gonna be recovering strong like he is.
It kind of reminds me of the whole 6ix9ine situation when all of those individuals came in and tried to jump him. Like people be kind of looking for clout to me. They be doing all of this weird ass shit, and it never turns out great for them. Like it's just weird as fuck. Like who gonna have your back? Now you looked at as a person that took a knife out of somebody. That could be attempted murder. You could be going to jail for what? For what? What did you do it for? For what?
Well, here was the thing, right? So in this situation right here, Cause you're gonna hear a bunch of dummies with the backlash. Oh, he posted the video. They gonna come with, right? That video went up for the same reason why my video went up. If my video wouldn't have went up, them white boys that called the police, it was 8 squad cars in the fire department there. They told the police, I just walked up on dude out of nowhere and assaulted him in the store. Right? If the video wouldn't have went up, it'd have been their word against mine. They gonna look at my criminal record and say, well, my word don't mean shit, I did it. I'm black, they white, so on and so forth. So in this situation, it's the same thing. Motherfucker look up and be like, oh, Blueface did this, I don't know why he did it. Right? So the video really goes up to keep a motherfucker from having you in a situation. We don't know who the motherfucker is, we don't know his name, we don't know nothing about him. At the end of the day, these niggas are gonna file a charge on you just to get to a civil suit.
Absolutely.
So if you don't utilize what's there, just say, hey, this is what it is. I ain't pressing no charges, I ain't doing none of that. You know, they had asked me, well, my attorney called down there. He said, hey, you guys got a warrant out for this license plate number? He said, we just ran it. Come back to this individual. He said, well, okay, well, there's a video I have to show you what happened. Well, we got the police report that he walked into the hamburger thing and assaulted the guy. So that's totally incorrect. There's a visual. Here's the visual. It's up right here. When the police seen the visual, they had to pull the warrant off of me. And then they called and asked me, did I want to press motherfucking charges? Right? I just told them, nah, I don't want to do none of that. I ain't got no statements, nothing. And I left it at that. Right? So, you know, sometimes you gotta show what it is and say yourself. Yeah. So yeah, they because they damn sure, nigga, they had it written up. I walked in the hamburger stand. The dude was standing in line. I just followed the nigga. You know, they stitching this nigga up. He split open. And they really had a report for that. Till they saw the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now they're filing a false police report. So he filed a false police
report. I mean, if that's what they wanted to do, they could have did that. If I would have pursued it, they probably would have did him like that. I just told him, you know. My attorney really told him, like, this is what happened. He didn't assault anybody. He was actually defending himself. It was 2-on-1, as you see. He ain't looking to press no charges. He went on about his day.